Hello. Eh, Hi. How's it going?
NERDDDDD.
How's the biggest dork doing today? Nerd. Hello, Cosmic Kazi. Hello, hello, hello. I'm in pain. Sorry. So, first thing I'm gonna immediately mention, those of you in Twitch chat, you're gonna immediately notice that, I have most of the wedgies disabled. There's a reason for that. I did my plasma donation today, so I can't bend my right arm currently. Like, quite legitimately, if I bend my right arm, it is like a surge of pain. It's painful. Decently so. It's really annoying. I think that name is a meme. Melon. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Not gonna be using any wedge stuff today. Well, that's why my arm hurting is why I disabled most of the, like, big wedgies that I would require with 2 hands, because I cannot bend my right arm. Hey, no meme? Oh, my apologies then. I did not mean to offend. Because it just reminds me of the, like, watermelon kind of thing. And thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you. Thank you, Ruby.
Show Love 10 have this instead.
I get friends shitposting. You've had it for like a decade or more. Fair enough. Either way, welcome to the stream. Really, the only rewards I have enabled right now are the ones I can do with one hand. So like normal wedgies or spinkings, I can do those. Easily. And I do apologize if I yawn a lot. I woke at like 6:30. My appointment was at like 8 o'clock, by the way. And most times I'm like out until I'm out of there by like 40 minutes. At my 40-minute mark, I'm usually out of my donation the last 3 times. Today was not that case. Even still, I'd rather have you rest instead of going and yanking on your own underwear. Fair. So, thank you for letting me rest. I appreciate it. Tell us about the wedgie game. I haven't made any progress on it. But I do have a redeem in the channel points. If people would like to spend their channel points on forcing me to work on my game on stream, then they have the opportunity to do so. I don't know if it limits you or if you can put however many points you want into it. But like, it's available. I'm probably gonna do it anyways at some point. Just the redeem is there to make it happen, faster. Like to know more. Right, right now there's not much to know about it. It's a game about Mizo and walking around different maps looking for events that can lead to wedgies. At least that's the basic plan. Right now, the demo that is out only has the one event, and that was from a long time ago. But I have been making progress. Not that I've been working on it, because I haven't opened the application in a while. That's my bad. But, I did ask some of the creators from the wedgie community if they would like to add characters. So I did that. And I have about 6, 7, 8 characters maybe that I can input into my game based on the community creators. Thank you for your donation of channel points to the RPG Maker game Maker stream. There. But that's generally the idea. This is just one of those you go around, explore, find these events that give you wedgies and wedgie pictures, and I mean, that's not going to be the finished products. I don't really know what I'm going to actually do with the game as far as the story goes. I need to work on that, honestly. Sounds so fun. Well, I hope everyone does enjoy it, because I would love to have a game for the community. Any points you get going. Fair enough. But I want to create a game for the community that we can enjoy, because I know that there has been a lot of games out there for the community in certain aspects. Most of those were back in the Flash game era. We're not in Flash game anymore. My eyes are like, ugh. Here we go. And seems so many games aren't suited for mobile too. Yeah, it's just that getting a game like that approved for like an app store, it's not easy. Considering that most people would think showing underwear is not safe for work. The community challenge is 25% complete. Thank you for your donations to the challenge. We've raised 6k of, I believe it was 20k. Which, it's also why the games are so hard to get past those, like, censors for NSFW, is why I'm kind of posting the demos on itch.io instead of, like, as Steam. If I can get it on Steam, I'd like to get it on Steam, but I highly doubt I'll ever be able to get into contact with someone to put it on Steam. Even if I do finish it. It's also one of those games that I personally would like to keep free if I can. But the problem is that inputting as a cross development like that is probably pretty hard. I've done a touch of game development, I code a lot. Coding cross language is its own adventure. True, yeah. I've done some programming in my day, but that was all like C++ programming. It was easy in my personal opinion, but I still got the terminology mixed up and almost failed my exam. but I haven't been able to actually delve into the realm of programming ever since that day. I was saying that I want to mostly keep the game free and allow people to, like, donate if they want to, support the game development and improve assets for it. Like, it's an RPG Maker game. I paid, like, $40, $50 for the application to make the entire thing, and I have to put in, like, hours upon hours of effort to learn what I need to make it all work. Like, just setting up my own map was difficult enough, honestly. Especially since I have no layout design and proficiency. I'm good with, like, a aesthetic for clothing, not layout of a city. But also, I do want to keep, like I said, I want to keep the game free. Like, the best I can. All the demos are definitely going to be free. And, like, the demos will probably take up to, like, half of everything that I want to put in. But also, like, I'd say a free period, but the final game is €5, €3. Yeah, personally, that's kind of what I was aiming for. Like, right now on itch.io, the game is absolutely free. But, like, a recommended donation is, like, $1. And then, for, like, the final piece of the game, I wanted to charge maybe $3 to $5 at the very most. Like, I don't want a lot because it's like an RPG Maker game. Like, literally anyone could make it if they have the application. But I also don't want all of my money, all of my efforts to be like, oh, this game is great, and I'm stuffish. Imagine if I made and it blew up in the wedgie community. That's the dream, but I highly doubt it. Another reason why I personally want to keep it free, even when I make the master creation of releasing it, I'm using, like, creation from other sources. Like, I have friends in the community that have provided me characters, and they might even, like, let me use some of their arts that they've gotten made or they have made. In which case, it kind of feels like you're paying for something you could look at for free. The only thing you wouldn't get if you just looked up all of the art that was in the game is, well, the story. And don't get me wrong, I feel like I'm a great storyteller, but I don't know if I can make like $5 worth of a story. Then again, I'm running like the D&D campaign, so I guess technically I've already made $5 of a story. Either way, I'm gonna be working on the game. When we get to the finished product, I'll decide what I do when I get there. But right now, it's not even in, like, stage 1, and with what I had, I probably shouldn't have even released a demo. Like, I couldn't resist. May you suggest an idea? Yes, of course. I would be happy to take suggestions for ideas. And some people probably look at me and be like, Mizo, your ideas for, like, this game are great. And, like, if you're putting several hours into making a game, then you deserve to make at least a few bucks. And I look at these things and I'm like, if I make any profit off of this, or I intend to make any profit on this, I see it as selfish. The Wedgie Gallery, it's a tab where it shows you all the images you've found along the game. Now that's one of the intentions, if I can actually figure out how to make it. Have like a little menu in the game where you're able to go back to the images that you've found, as well as maybe some information on where you got them. So if you'd like to experience and replay the story in which the event happened, like that's kind of thing I would want to put in. And like this entire situation, this entire game that I'm going in, it might be better off as like a visual novel, to be fair. But I don't have the application to make a visual novel. And I don't have the money to get it either. A visual novel would be probably a lot easier to make. Ow, 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 arm. Ow. Will there only be veggies or like other bully stuff? It's mainly supposed to be about veggies. But I will probably add some other things in. BTC's visual novel might well, so if you did that. So if you did do that, I believe it will work. That's the problem. I just don't have the application to make a visual novel. But I'll probably include other stuff from the bullying side of things, because, like, it's... I'm tripping over my own words because I'm tired. I'm so sorry. But I'll probably include other stuff for bullying. I'm not gonna go, like, super far. I definitely would probably only do the things that personally I'm comfortable with. Because I don't want to write something that I'm not comfortable with. If you get what I mean, at least. I got into the music for a minute. Will I stick to actual wedgies or go with a cartoon style? I plan to stick with realistic stuff. my own plan to do like wedgies where the underwear is able to wrap around your entire body, head to the under, like 2 or 3. No, atomic is enough for me. Or the wedgies where the underwears are like super expanded outward and dragging along the ground. Like that's... I just can't stand it. But like, it's more of a personal preference. Like, if there's some massive asks for the more cartoonish style, then I might do research and I might look up some stuff to make an accurate representation of maybe like 1 or 2. But I don't plan to go overboard with the non-realistic stuff. But honestly, the cartoonish style can be nice, but it can get old, but that's just me. I agree, honestly. Like, personally, I'm not really into the entire cartoonish kind of wedgie styles. Sorry, you love it. Like, you don't need to apologize. It's personal preference. Like, everyone enjoys what they enjoy. Like, I'm not judging. I'm just saying I personally don't plan to write any of it. The avatar looks so good. Hey, Takachi, I'm happy you still like it. I'm honestly a little surprised that some people actually still, voted for normal Mizo to be used. It's a little surprising, in my personal opinion. Possible that I'm doing my best. Is this good enough? Is the ball bouncing enough? That's a weird statement. I'm tired. Can I stop? Like all of them, the only types I don't like is when a guy will do a frontal just show off. Okay, yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that completely, Ruby. Someone that's just doing it to like... yeah. Like that's personally to me not acceptable. Not acceptable at all. I definitely do not want to see those around my community. Bleh. Oh, my lord. So about my plasma donation that I did earlier, so annoying setting because people see that and get the wrong idea. Yes, that's specifically why I don't like it. People get the wrong impressions of our community and judge it based off of those idiotic people, thinking that we're all freaks when most of us just want to exist. Then I bought a donation this morning. I went in, I got up at like 6:50, and I went to take my shower, and my sibling forgot to put one of the towels they washed back into the bathroom, so we didn't have a towel. So I had to knock on their door to get a towel. So that put me a little behind my personal schedule. I ate my bag of popcorn and I went off to my donation. My donation was scheduled for 8 o'clock. I came in about 30 minutes early and they moved me up to 7:45. I got my finger pricked. That hurt. It always hurts. And then they called me back and called me into a row I've never sat in before. And I don't want to ever go back to that row because we had so many problems. So many problems. To be fair though, the problems were mainly my fault. Whenever you go to do a plasma donation, you're supposed to eat like leafy green stuff and then like tons and tons of water. And I didn't watch my diet yesterday, and I ate a lot of greasy stuff. So the filter that they have for the plasma is they have a filter that the blood goes through to filter out the plasma and the red blood cells, and it clogged up. And it stopped like around 53% done. And I sat there for about 10 to 15 minutes waiting for the nurses to notice. They finally noticed. They readjusted the needle in my arm. And it started working again. And it got up to like 83%, and then the machine flipped out. I guess it was telling you that there was high pressure returns and like no flow. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. But long story short, God, specific thing. I ate too much greasy stuff, and it clogged up the filter, which made it hard for my blood to get through into the system. But I did a full donation and got like full pay for it, so it's good. It took about like 2.5 hours in its entirety, my appointment. Which is why I was a little late starting, because I got home about 10:15. No, I got out about like 10:20. I went to put the money in my bank, and then I took a stop for food. I got home by about like 10:45. I had to eat, because you have to have something to eat after a plasma donation. And then it was just really tough today, so I'm really tired. When they adjusted the needle the second time, I nearly started flipping out because I couldn't move my arm. Got scammed. No papa's a sad time. No, this is not like a kid's doctor. They're not gonna give you lollipops. They do have vending machines in the lobby, though. I guess I could have stopped there if I wanted something immediately. My body doesn't do well with pain, so, like, I flinch every time I get stabbed with the needle. Every time. And the people look at me like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." You're 21 and get one every time you go. Well, you're going to a doctor, not a plasma donation. Like, this isn't like a mandated thing that I have to go to. Like, this is something that I set an appointment for myself. I choose to go there, and I prepare myself ahead of time. And I get paid to go. That didn't give me a lollipop. It does make you feel better after. Like, If I got the choice between $50 and a lollipop, I would take the $50 because I could buy a lollipop. And much more. It's like if I really wanted a lollipop, I could get one. And plus, I have like Oreos in the cabinets here, so I have sweets if I want them. I just didn't want them right now. Unique gift that give a doctor was a God. Urine tests are quite common, yes. I personally don't like talking about doctors. Welcome back, Millie. And if you're wondering, I'm not constantly winking, I promise. My eye sensitivity is still fucked. I tried to fix it. You got pizza? Nice. I had a burger and fries. My boyfriend is going to yell at me if I tell him I got burger and fries again. Okay, Takachi. Please be safe. And have fun with whatever you're doing. But yeah, my boyfriend, he gets, like, angry at me when I tell him that I get burger and fries from, like, a restaurant. And he's like, you get burger and fries all the time! What are you doing? Get something better! I'm like, it's cheap! Leave me alone, it's cheap! Oh, he cares about my health and I love him. Stay safe. Well, you will probably notice that a lot of the wedgies are disabled. You probably missed it. I cannot bend my right arm currently. I am recovering from my plasmidination. I need to adjust my dress. Hold on. There we go. It's gonna be over left hand. Thank you for the wedgie. Thank you for the wedgie egg. And thank you for the wedgie Takachi. Ow. Not as noticeable with the model. Whatever, I guess. And like, I have to leave this bandage on for like 2 hours. So if we stream till like 1:30, I should be able to take the bandage off. And then we should be good. But how is everyone doing today? Also, I don't notice if anyone noticed it. I have a trans seat. I have it. I mean, don't rush it or anything. I mean, I got done with my appointment by like 10:10, 10:15, probably. Yeah, probably 10:10. So I should be able to take the bandage off in like 6 minutes. But I want to give it an extra hour to heal, just in case, because they move the needle around a lot. And it hurt. So I want to gently just give it time. An extra hour, perhaps. It's mainly right now the only thing that I feel concerning my appointment is that I have to go get water. I'll be right back. I have returned. Full with water. So like I was saying, the only thing I really feel right now concerning with my appointment is like a dull pain. Like I can actually kind of like bend my arm right now. So it's hurting less. That's for sure. Oh. Thank you for the hydrate. And yes, I am cute. You are also cute, Millie. Very cute, yes. Oh, by the way, I need to tell all of you. So, my D&D campaign has been set up. I'm pretty sure I announced that. The first session should be in about 8 days. There's still some info I need to get from the players who are currently active and make sure everyone is still up for it. But otherwise, we will be running D&D next Sunday, not the upcoming one. On the 30th should be our first D&D game. I am excited. I'm sure everyone will have fun. I'm a little nervous because I've never done a D&D game with my voice changer on before. So I'm hoping that it goes well. And I've given the group like instructions to ask me to repeat things if they don't understand something. Is it a pre-made or my own world campaign? It is my own campaign. It is... Oh, alright, Millie. Stay safe. It is my own pre-made game. That's not pre-made. I made the world. I made the world, I made the characters. We're using, like, the pre-made pantheon if people want to choose gods. I also added my own, like, the 2 gods. Like, it's gonna be amazing, personally. I'm running the campaign for, like, an offline group on Wednesday nights, sorry. So, I know exactly what I'm going to do and the things I'm going to implement already, and everything is thought out ahead of time. But of course, the party will have the say in which directions they go, who they side with, and other things that happen. While also being able to pick on either each other if they approve of it, as well as NPCs. Okay, Ruby. Hope you're doing good and enjoy whatever you're doing. The moment I talk about D&D, two people dip. How long have I been doing D&D tabletop RPGs? Uh... 6 years? I joined my first D&D campaign in, like, 2018. I think. Might be 8 years. But I started doing my own campaign in 2018, so I've been a DM for at least 6 years. The current campaign I am running for my friends has been going for nearly a year, probably. The Saturday nights, the one I'm playing in tonight, has been going for 3 to 4 years. And I have participated in 2 full campaigns that have reached their conclusion. I am experienced to say the least, and I'm happy to show new players how to play the game, as well as giving people a hint at what kind of story I'm good at writing. Lone Wanderer, thank you for your contribution to the Wedgie project. If we keep going at this rate, we'll have that RPG Maker stream in no time. So, yeah. I'm also gonna be giving the players a DM NPC, which some people will definitely be against. But I'm using them more as a companion that they can talk to, someone that can shove the story along if the players are sitting around too much. Or generally just be like, the players don't know where to go, and like, though I have the DM NPC that can give you some options on things that you could do. I don't play my DMP and my DM NPCs like, hey, the story is over in this specific direction, let's go. No, that's a bad way to play DM NPCs. I have all kinds of interesting characters planned out and waiting for the group to find. It's gonna be so much fun. Generally, though, I hope that some of the... because I had long conversations with some of the players on what was okay, what was not okay. And I'm hoping that they took those to heart and things don't get weird, because if it gets weird, we might have a stream randomly cut off and I have to kick someone, and I don't want to have to kick someone. I've never had to kick anyone. I've also never had a TPK. I've been playing for 6 to 8 years, and I've never had a TPK as either a DM or a player. in my experience, my characters hardly ever die, actually. Let's see. Wait, hold on. We just got a new subscriber, didn't we? We're at 4 subscribers, that might change. We might have, never had a TPK either, though I have killed 2 players. I have killed 2 people. And that was in the session 2 weeks ago. And I didn't kill them. They were in, like, a weird realm, and they touched a door that gave them an obvious warning that was sucking away their life force, and I was like, nah, touching this door is a bad idea, friends. Okay, I say that out of character, and that they still opened the door. They died. Wasn't my fault. They did it to themselves. But generally, I'm excited to play more D&D. Yeah, that happens, Told. Yes, it happens, alright. I am very familiar with it. But I've laid down the rules of combat, I've laid down rules of dice rolls, I've laid down the fact that I'm not gonna straight out kill anyone, that if they died, I gave them warnings. And all kinds of other stuff. Let's see. Do I have anything else to talk about? I don't think anything else interesting has really happened. We talked about my game. We talked about my D&D. We talked about my donation. Talked a little bit about the model. Didn't kill the player, but I had one search around the door for traps, and they found an ominous glow under the door. There was a contingency glyph on either side that fired a bolt of lightning when they opened it. Oh, that is a decent trap. Of course, they opened it and got blasted. Yep, that seems to be about how most players react. The first trap I think I ever set on an actual party was an oil trap, where if anyone failed their deck saves, they would slide, hit a button, and the four under them would drop them into a large hole filled with oil. And they were carrying torches at the time, so that would have been very bad. However, all of them passed their dexterity saving throws, and were able to traverse the oil. But my problem is, they noticed a little hole in the floor as they were walking by. So my players decided it was a good idea to go look at the hole. That's a really creative trap. It is. My problem with it is that my party passed it and went back to investigate it. For 45 minutes. I love my friends. Some of them are really dumb. I don't mean that in a harsh way. I mean that in a loving friend kind of way. As I call myself stupid all the time. I've had a lot of interesting events over the years, but I think my current campaign is probably the one all of my players seem to be enjoying the most, as it has a lot of conspiracies, a lot of adorable characters, a lot of fun, and a lot of silliness to it. And I'm hoping that everyone in Twitch chat will enjoy it, as well as it might gain some traction on YouTube. I don't hold my hopes for anything, though. It's a D&D game, and I highly doubt a lot of people are going to sit around for 4 hours listening to people chat and chitter about this and that. I'm sorry if you hear random laughter in the background. My sibling is causing a ruckus again. The game talk. What I have planned? We were talking about the game a bit earlier, yes. I plan to add more maps, more events. Thank you for the 100 bits, Egg. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated, my friend. What I have planned for the game is... What I have planned for the game is basically like, where you go around different maps looking for events that will give you wedgies and pictures of wedgies and other stuff that is included in bullying and whatnot. I want to eventually try to incorporate a combat system, but I need to learn how that works first. And then I need to think about party members, the difficulty I want to have, the different difficulty settings I could set things to, as well as EXP buffs, moves, and healing, as well as all the other kinds of stuff, and it sounds so complicated. But I'm not gonna give up. Like, I am passionate about this project, and I want it to work. I want people to be able to experience what I have in my head, pretty much. Because right now, going into the demo, you see Saradia with an event. You'll be able to see, like, Vina, one of the characters from my stories, and Izanami Izu, the elf that constantly bullies Mizo, is also there. All they have is a lame wedgies in there. LOL, that would be big. Exactly. That's why I want this to succeed. But I have to do so much learning and put so much into it. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I should give the final product whenever it is ready to release as free, or if I should charge for it. Because I'm gonna be, 1, learning a hell of a lot, and 2, putting a hell of a lot of time into it. If I add into the game, I do need to make crews, add events for crews. I have a picture I can use for crews, actually. So there is going to be an event for crews. And then I have like 6 to 8 characters from the wedgie community, friends that I've made, that I'm going to be adding to the game since I got their permission. Did my Dr. 7 just flip out of existence for a moment? Am I going crazy? I'm sure the community would be more than happy to pay for it, considering we have no games like that. Probably. I've had, on itch.io alone, 200 to 300 downloads of the game. Yeah, 200 to 300 downloads of the demo that I released on DeviantArt and Discord on itch.io. That's a lot more than I was expecting for a demo game that has like one event. So I imagine, how many downloads is the second one gonna have? Because, like, it's gonna change a lot. There's gonna be, like, 2 new maps, maybe 1 or 2, 1 to 3 more events. And a lot more, like, interactable items. Like, maybe people are willing to pay for it. I don't want to set an unreasonable price is one thing. And the second thing is that I see wanting to make money off of this as selfish. Especially since I'm technically a lone creator. Would I make Vtuber wedgie animations at the same time or not? I cannot do that. I do not have the skills to do that. My game is an RPG Maker game, and, like, that's the only thing that I know how to craft in right now. I didn't make this model. I got this randomly. I found it on, like, the Steam Workshop. This model was not mine. Anyone can use it. I can't draw. I can't craft. I'm hardly good at video games. So, like, making animations is not something I can do. But, like, using art that I've paid for or art that other artists approve of me to be able to use, that stuff I can use, and that stuff I can program into the game. So I don't know if people have noticed that I have no skills. Like, at all. Like, I write stories, and personally I would say that I'm mediocre at best. And I get commissions for pictures, and I play video games, and I'm decent with video games. I'm not good by any means necessary. Or any means in general, really. I think, like, the 2 games that I'm skilled at are, like, Final Fantasy XIV and Souls-likes. And Souls-likes has come with years of practice. Oh, do you guys want to know how I got started in Souls-like games, actually, now that I'm on the topic? Don't Dunning-Kruger yourself? I have absolutely no idea who that is. And it's not like... I'll be honest. I say I have no skills. I have no skills that would help me in streaming. That's specifically what I mean. I have several skills outside of streaming where it counts for, like, paying bills and stuff. But I want to expand on my streaming probabilities and everything that can come with it. So that's what I mean when I have no skills. I have no skills that I can, you know, use for streaming. Because I see, like, tons and tons of artists doing art on their streams, and I'm like, I wish I could do that. And then I remember my drawings suck. It's the idea that people who are good at something underestimate themselves, and those who are bad at things overestimate themselves. Yeah, I get that. Like, in certain terms, I have been working on improving my look of myself. I am a very pessimistic person, and I used to be in points of life where I didn't care if I was alive or not. And those were harsh times, really. But I have gone to therapy, and I've been in several relationships that have provided me with the sense and know-how to be able to at least see my own worth. So, like, I'm not gonna do anything daunting or drastic, because I never could and I never can. But my main priority will always be other people. Chihara, thank you for the wedgie. Also, thank you for the wedgie. Okay. Ow, arm, please. But, like, I know that I'm good with, like, Souls-like games. And that would be great if I could afford them. And I'm good at, like, counting and moving my fingers really quickly in a repetitive motion. My hand-eye coordination is impeccable. Because I've been playing video games my entire life. That my hand-eye coordination isn't gonna help me with streaming. And my ability to play Dark Souls or Souls-like games well will only help if I have Souls-like games to play. And right now, I don't have the money to buy those kinds of things. Oh, just remind me. I downloaded Nightmare Cards, as it is, on Steam. And I plan on probably streaming that. Maybe sometime soon. Because I want to get back to Lost Epic. I need to get back to my Pokemon Nuzlocke. I also want to do these Just Chatting streams. I'm going to be doing D&D. I'm going to be working on my RPG Maker game. I want to play Lost Epic. I want to play Lobotomy Corporation. I downloaded Five Nights at Freddy's, the fucking pizzeria simulator. And Ultimate Custom Night. I'm not good with horror. I don't want to play those, but I have them. Because they're free. I also want to play Lethal Company. But I have no one to play it with. I also want to try and do collabs, but, like, who would want to collab with me? Like, if I was someone who actually respected being a VTuber, I wouldn't want to collab with the woman that does wedgies either. Not that I'm not taking this seriously. It's just like, who in their right mind would want to collab with me? Besides, like, other wedgie creators. I talk down to myself a lot. Those thoughts are like things you don't get to see on stream normally. But I'm constantly in this panic, like, how do I do this? What do I do with this? like, how am I gonna make this interesting? And then, the thoughts in my head, like, I want to be of use to my boyfriend. My boyfriend is in these situations and I want to help him if I can, but there's literally nothing I can do. So I feel useless. And those thoughts really get to me sometimes. Which is why people need to know that if you want to support me, like, I don't need money. Money would be great, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's not a need and it's not required. Like, personally, I just want people to tell me I'm doing a good job. That's really all I want. Chihuahua, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel, friend. You made me smile. When's the hanging wedgie stream? Hanging wedgies are actually too hard to stream in and way too painful. I flinch when a needle is put into my arm. Do you honestly think I could do a hanging wedgie for 2 hours? No. I'm also heavy set, so I can't really do hanging wedgies without ripping them. Thank you. Been checking to check this off for a while. But welcome to the stream. You came in and I had a good time, actually. We recently switched to a new model, so I hope you enjoy it. So, unfortunately, you will never be getting a hanging wedgie stream. Now, when I stream, I'm sitting at my desk. I'm sitting in a kitchen chair on top of a cushion from the couch that we also own, with a torn-up blanket rested across the backrest, so that it's actually comfy to sit in, so I can do chair wedgies, and I have to take my headphones off every time that I do a atomic. And normal wedgies are normal wedgies, and shoulder wedgies are just plain annoying, in my opinion, but I don't mind them. Looks cute. Glad you think so. Chair wedgie stream? Egg, I don't think you have seen my YouTube channel, have you? There's a specific thing that the, my group of my streams used to call me. 'Cause I don't think anyone else would think of this. So I think I am the first person to complete a playthrough of Elden Ring in an atomic wedgie the entire time. I am the queen of nerds. For a reason. So I have done an atomic wedgie stream. I have done several atomic wedgie streams. During that playthrough, going through Elden Ring in my atomic wedgie, I was sponsored. Granted, it was sponsored. I was giving away multiple sponsorships for several streamers at the time, but I was still sponsored. Sounds like my kind of channel. Well, if you're interested in that, unfortunately back then I didn't have my voice changer. And I didn't realize I could use text-to-speech for over half the time, but that entire playthrough is on YouTube. Sponsored by an underwear brand, imagine. I wish. If an underwear brand wants to send me their panties and let me give myself wedgies and good things or honest opinions about what they have, send me some. Do it for free, I'll do it for free. I need more patties. Please? But we were sponsored by, like, HelloFresh at the time we were doing the Atomic Wedgie stream. And again, that entire playthrough is on YouTube. And it's not going anywhere. So, it's a few hours long. So, like, if you want to see, like, an Elden Ring stream done, an Elden Ring run done quick, so that it was standable in Atomic Wedgie. I think the actual Atomic Wedgie run lasted for about, 4 streams in total, maybe? HelloFresh getting a little freaky. What better pussy could there be than to see a girl getting wedgie? Man. I wish I had kept streaming consistently for a few years. Maybe I'd still be getting sponsorships. My heart hurts. But yeah, we've done like a lot of Atomic Wedgie streams, and I've played rhythm games while getting wedgies. I've played horror games while doing wedgies, and I've played Final Fantasy XIV. The first episode of my Final Fantasy XIV playthrough has been extremely doing well, apparently, with 1.2k views. Which is interesting, in my opinion, because I did absolutely no promotion for it. I haven't promoted anything of my stuff, actually. I think about it. If would I do games with my community? Yes, totally. I actually had a PS5 in the past. I had to get rid of it, but I had a PS5 in the past that had, like, Jack-in-the-Box games. Which we did, like, Quip It. That was it, Quip It. There, you would get on your phone to participate in some gameplay, and the stream code would be shared on, like, the Discord first, for people that wanted to join into the actual gameplay, and then showed on stream to fill the remaining slots. We did that in the past. I don't have my PS5 anymore, so I can't do that. I have to rebuy it. But I would be happy to do stuff like that. If some people in the gaming community wanted to set up some kind of legal company, like ModPack, or just general playtime, like, I'd be happy for that too. I hope they release a cheaper version of the PS5 like they did with the PS4. I highly doubt that's going to happen. I highly doubt that we're gonna get a PS5 Lite or the slimmer version of a PS5, but it's possible. Good afternoon, Big Potato. Welcome to the stream. I will ask that if everyone is enjoying the stream and everyone is willing to do so, please share the channel. Like, the more people we have, the more chances I might get sponsorships. So, like, please share channel. I would be appreciated. I will show you appreciation either way, regardless if you share the channel or not. But I would like it if you would, please, share channel. Not required, obviously. I am a weird streamer. I am very well full of that. Do I have a name for my audience? I never actually thought about it. I know that I call, like, people who subscribe are panty pullers. But that's, like, as far as I've gone with, like, naming my audience and community. Otherwise, you guys, for now, are still just Twitch chat. And I'm glad you enjoy hearing me talk about wedgies. I do enjoy talking about them, even though I don't do them as much as I used to. But it is nice to... What I'm about to say might sound very odd, but I'm one of those people who needs to constantly be moving or fidgeting with something. And let me just say, sometimes panties are really good to fidget with. Now, let me say that it is not my best. My, number one favorite thing to fidget with, my panties. But, it's up there. At least, number 4 on my ultimate list. Unfortunately, not everyone wants to have their panties fidgeted with. Yes, that is also true. Which is why I don't enforce anything like that. The wedgies are here so people can use them if they'd like to. I generally enjoy getting wedgies, so if people think I am in pain, I'm not gonna push myself to actual pain just for content. If I feel like something is hurting me too much, I will stop. Heck, thank you for the wedgie. So, yeah, if my wedgies do start hurting me, I will stop. And I will take a break. And continue whenever I feel like I'm not hurting anymore. But I used to do wedgies so much that I could sit in an atomic wedgie and play a game like Risk of Rain, which requires constant arm movement and traction with your eyes and head for 2.5 hours for a full run in an atomic wedgie. Granted, I probably can't do that anymore, but I could. I used to be able to. You prefer being stuck in an atomic more than a shoulder? Yes, actually I do. Atomic wedgie is my absolute favorite. I love it so much. Atomic wedgie right now is not available in the readings. It normally is for up to 10 minutes long. Because of my arm. Doing an atomic wedgie right now would really hurt my arm. So I'm not letting you do atomic wedgies to me right now. Normal wedgies I can do with my left arm. On an atomic wedgie I would need both of my arms to do. So I can't do them right now. Tomorrow I should be fine to do them though. And yes, I do plan to stream tomorrow. Oh, there has been one thing I've always been wanting to say to my community, and I guess a model changeover is probably about the best part to do it. So if there are any artists that are watching stream and have made it this far with my content, feel free to use Mizo and art. Be it normal, wedgie, lewd. My only request is that if you do use Mizo in art, send it to me. I want to see it. And do you get wedgied by other people often or just yourself? Oh, that is a topic I shouldn't really go into, honestly. I mainly do it myself. Through my life, there have been 2 people that have given me wedgies. And those 2 people, one of them is my ex. One of them was a random person. However, now, I am in a relationship. And I'm not doing anything with random other people. So, yeah, it's just me giving to myself. And that is it. You didn't really cross a line. You just brought up a sensitive subject in my mind because it brings up something that I really don't want to think about. But generally, I'm not the kind of girl to trust random strangers anyways, so... Especially ones that live around here. The people around here, if they even learned I was trans, I'd be in a heap of trouble. I do not live in a nice place. I want to move. Really bad. There's a string. I'm off that just, thank you. Now go to help. So yeah, I give them to myself. And like, if I got approval from my boyfriend to let, like someone give me wedgies, then maybe I'd let someone do it. Otherwise, yeah, no. Like, I don't really plan to do meetups. How long have I been a wedgie dork for? That's not exactly a good way to put it. I have liked wedgies since 2016. So nearly 10 years I've been doing wedgies. I became wedgie queen whenever I beat Elden Ring in an atomic wedgie. That is generally where the term but when it comes to my channel, the term wedgie queen comes from is like the Elden Lord kind of moniker, where the community, my community kind of shifted it around to wedgie queen. And I was like, I am like the ring of that. Yeah, I've been interested in wedgies for now 8 years at this point. By the way, my internet is very spotty at the moment, so I can't hear, otherwise not sure how long it takes. That's okay, Zen. Very okay. But like, even though people might like to give me wedgies, personally, I wouldn't mind. But if you want to give me wedgies, you have to get the approval of my boyfriend. And that is probably not gonna happen. No offense. What is a wedgie queen's crown? Her panties, obviously. That's why it's the atomic wedgie. I beat Elden Ring in atomic wedgie. Obviously, my crown is my panties. If I ever actually get, like, monetized on YouTube, I'm gonna be monetized so quick. I'm not gonna make any money from YouTube. But I don't really care. And like, I don't think Twitch can ban me because I'm not showing anything. There, if I had a girlfriend, I didn't know that I'd want other people yanking her panties aside from me, of course. Exactly. I'm not gonna go into details, but my brain shut off. Help. But yeah. Yeah. What color am I wearing? Yes, that's always okay to ask. Currently, my panties are, tan? Tan looks right. Yes. Tan. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, they look kind of like skin colorish, but darker. Darker skin color. Tan. These are the panties that I wear every time I stream, pretty much. So they're constantly used for wedgies. These are not my favorite. My favorite panties can't even go atomic, it's just why I'll wear them for streams. Phage! Phage is the word. Thank you for the wedgie egg. Which ones are my favorites? I have a pair of panties that are white with strawberry print. They are soft and I love them. However, they are ruffled, which means that they are hell for wedgies. But the strawberry print are definitely my favorite. I also have like a black frilly pair that is supposed to go with my maid outfit. And yes, I have a maid outfit. IRL. No, you cannot see it. Can someone... No. No. I'm sorry, Zen. I wish you could hear too. I have like several different kinds of panties. Most of them are plain. I have a striped pair. I have the strawberry print. I have the black frilly. And I do have some lingerie. Those are not for wedgie, they were very expensive. But they're also very sexy. Sorry. I would take a drink of water. Nah. Plain water is gross. I wish I had flavored water. I have money, I get the flavored water. I do that tomorrow. Before stream. Maybe. Flavored water around here is like $1.98 or something. Try a big bottle. Maybe it was 98 cents. Might be $1 each. If it's $1 each, I could get a lot. Yeah. Water. Can't touch. I've entered fidget mode. Someone send help. I have like this little, like reversible cat plus on my desk that my sibling's friend got me a while back. I accidentally got ketchup on it, so it has like this little orange stain, and I'm upset about it. But like, Diorama, thank you for the wedgie. Ow, that one hurt. Oh, that's a bad rub spot, actually. Ah, there we go. I'm upset that I got ketchup on it, so it has this orange spot. And it's a calico. So, it's like one of the cute cats that Zen had when I visited them. I like calicos. So I'm just kind of holding the cat plush and rubbing its ears correctly. I made a mistake recently, by the way. I'm normally good with money, but I made not a major mistake, but like a mistake. I didn't get scammed or anything. I spent money on a video game. On a gacha game. It was only like 15 bucks, so it wasn't much. But still, I spent money on a gacha game. And I'm upset. Because it didn't get the character I wanted. I've been, like, recently playing a lot of Honkai Star Rail. And, like, I was super excited when I pulled Robin for free. And then I pulled Fujin for free. The Divine Commissioner from the, Luinju, Luinfao, Spaceport City. And then they recently came out with Fireflies, that's who I'm trying to draw right now. And like, I really want to get Firefly. She's so cool. Jianzhou, yes. Can someone recap then what we've talked about? Because I can't type in my own chat or else I'd do it myself. But I really want to draw a Firefly. HSR and being extraordinarily lucky. Waiting on Zarfly. Yep. Thank you for recapping them. Very much appreciated, friends. I should look into getting a mod or a mod soon. Other than Zen. But I have no money to pay. So, meh. Always a pleasure to talk about panties. Fair. Yeah. I'm trying to get Firefly. I think right now I've spent like 30 pulls on them. With hours combined with subtitle 3 to 60 seconds. I think for Robin in Honkai Star Rail, I pulled about 60 times. For Fujin, the Divine Seer or whatever, I think I drew about 40 times. So if my track record holds, I should get Firefly in the next 20 pulls. Don't hold me to that, though. Because I have to do a lot of farming in like 18 days. Oh, thick. You're formally removing the /s from extraordinarily lucky. What does that mean? What did the /s mean anyways? The goals I'm getting in Honkai are all from, like, the bad luck I had from my original pull. Tone indicator for sarcastic. Oh. Then are you saying I'm actually lucky? That doesn't happen. Like my original 5-star pull was Welt. But like Welt's a good character. Like I have got nothing against Welt. His skills are great. I was joking about you being lucky and then you revealed that you actually were lucky. Gimp luck. I can't. My luck is normally shit, actually. Please recap for Zen. He doesn't understand because he can't see it. But, like, I drew Welt for my first one. Oh, right. While I was trying to draw for, Fujin, the Divine Commissioner, I also drew Clara. So Clara is additionally a major part of my team. Forgot that I drew Clara. So, like, I technically have an entire queue of 5 stars if I wall on. Change that 3. Change that 2 to a 3. Because while drawing for Fuji and I also drew Clara. I guess I actually am pretty lucky now that I think about it. I can definitely see my luck running out when it comes to Firefly, though. But I guess we'll see in the next 20 polls. Ugh. But... Okay. It is 1:11. So... let's take off this bandage. Come on. Don't be bleeding, please. I'm not bleeding! It still hurts. But I'm not bleeding, so... I can safely keep the bandage off. Let the pain die down over the next few hours. Big hole. Ow. I can bend my arm again with pain. Like, there's gonna be a scab there. But, like, I don't plan to donate plasma again until Thursday. So, it has a lot of time to actually heal before I go in again. As long as it doesn't start bleeding again, I don't particularly care what happens. So it's supposed to be like a deep puncture or something. What's really hurting isn't actually the puncture point. It's like the area around where the pad to stop the bleeding was being kept. Where that's painful, but a good source of money. That our friend used to do it all the time. Yeah, that's specifically why I'm doing it. Well, my job, for some reason, when holidays comes around, it has a really bad lack of work. So I have to do this to stem the flow of my paycheck to be able to afford my bills. Yeah, it sucks. It hurts. But, like, I can't complain about it, really. How often can you donate plasma? You can donate plasma twice a week, but there has to be 2 days separating each day. So I donate today, which means I can donate again on Tuesday. But I have work on Tuesday, so I can't donate on Tuesday, so I'm going in on Thursday. And for the one that I go to, it is $100 for the first 2 visits. And then it is $45, then $50 for each visit after that. Alternating. So they can say it's an easy, like $95 a week. I should probably disinfect this. Interesting, sucks to have to resort to that, but that's an option. I hate that I have to resort to it. Because it's my last effort to be able to afford my bills. Like, on my channel, you'll see that I used to stream, like, Elden Ring, that I used to stream Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet. I can't stream those anymore. I don't have my PS5. I sold that to afford my bills. I don't have my Switch, because I sold that to afford my bills. The only handheld device I have left is my PlayStation Portable Vita, my PS Vita, sorry. Which, is on its last legs as it is. And then I have my computer. Those are the only two things that I own, really. People... I don't tell people this, generally. And more problems just keep falling in front of my feet. Wonderful. It's alright. Not really something I'm against. Just information I don't particularly like to share because I don't like people seeing how much I'm actually struggling. Interesting, then. Sorry about that. But then things took I'm sorry, I was doing a message to someone because I had another problem shoved in front of my face. Because apparently I'm the only one that can deal with it. Life tends to do that sometimes. I was in the worst place of my life 8 months ago, and for a while things just kept getting worse. Better, they just tend to come in waves. My waves are long overdue then. I'm not gonna get into great detail, but I have not been having a great time for quite a few years. But I have done my best to hold out, and that is how I am here today. Someone is causing a few problems, and they want to try to take it up with me privately. But I'm telling them that I'm not gonna take it up privately, because if I take it out with them privately, they're just gonna try and bend things to their will. No one needs to step in. I will handle it myself with the party that needs to be addressed accordingly. Yes, I know how you are, Zen. You also know that I can handle myself. So my issues will remain my issues until I can no longer control them, to which then I will seek help. Anyways, moving off of these troubling subjects or whatever. It stopped me from worrying. I tell people that all the time, that I worry about them and there's nothing they can do to stop me, so fair enough. Yes, on to more fun talks and getting my mind off of this random bullshit that I was just given. Let me give you something to change it. Let me guess. It's a wedgie. Predictable! Thank you for the wedgies and... Emma.
Dicks!
I forget about that. I certainly don't mind deep talks like that, but of course talking about patties and wedgies is a lot more fun. Yeah. Personally, I don't like having those kinds of conversations. But I sometimes get overwhelmed by my own mind and I generally start yapping away about things that doesn't concern people around me. Most times I try to avoid doing that, though. You're still very predictable, Zen. I just forgot that I had a Dix redeem. Got pennies with cherry blossoms. That could be pretty cute. But if that's the case, I would put them on a character whose name would fit that specific style, like Sakura or something like that. I have all kinds of, cute, embarrassing pairs in mind that I personally want to use, either in real life or just generally. I find that if you do share stuff like that with people, the good ones will help and support you through it, and if they don't, then you're better off without them. I'm not getting into detail on that. You love cherry blossoms? I'm aware that you love a lot of things that are Japanese-related, Zen. However, we can continue discussion in a few minutes. Please talk amongst yourselves. I will be right back. flying back. My apologies. That's because some redeems have been removed, Sin. I did my plasmatization today, and they stick the needle into the bend of your arm. It hurts. It hurts to bend my arm. Like, really bad. Yep. We're gonna be doing... I'm gonna be re-enabling the Wedgie Redeems tomorrow. Or stream then. But today, just taking it easy on the Wedgie front. Because most of my big wedgies require my right arm to bend, and I cannot bend my right arm. So, yeah. Of all back when I was hanging out with a friend and asked our panties sticking way out, I thought she'd be embarrassed, but next thing I knew she was telling me exactly what style and color they were. I mean, that's just a cool friend, honestly. Especially if, like... you're the really close friends, and they don't mind you seeing that stuff if it accidentally happens. Like, that's just a really cool friend. Don't try it further. What's on the schedule text? Honestly, I don't have anything scheduled to talk about. I'm just going off the peak now. Going by the seat. Good friends are hard to come by. Keep that classy. But yeah, she's awesome. Felt bad for looking, but I was pleasantly surprised that she was cool with it. She said she doesn't mind seeing them as long as I don't get weird about it. Yeah, that's normally how I would react too. Getting weird about it is like asking to see them or attempting to see them without their permission or something. I don't know. I've like the exact definition of don't make it weird is different for every person. Honestly. You have gotten a lot more open, that is indeed correct. Me being one to blame? Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. You can indeed blame me for that. Yeah, we're giving her a wedgie. Not gonna lie, I think it'd be fun, but I'm 99% sure it'd be crossing a line. Yes. Generally, in my opinion, if you don't know if someone is okay with giving or getting a wedgie, like it's not that hard to ask, honestly. But if she's fine with me saying that's pretty great. Yes. I'll be honest, I did not like wedgies at all, but now I'm okay with it and just don't do it to you. Can't handle pain. I'm not great with pain either, Zen. That's part of my issues. Why I don't do like hanging wedgies. It's just like that. It hurts. But like, yeah, I getcha. Well, you can start off by asking them if they even know what a wedgie is. And if you're still friends with them, like you can bring up the wedgie streamer. And what is that phrasing? Dim lady bottoms be taking the heat though? Alright, I'm still trying to sort out fucking Discord shit. Yeah, use the Mizo to get the answer. Hangings haven't hurt me too much, it's more so trying to avoid it leaving a mark that sucks. At uni, that is where I think you and I may differ. I am a heavy set. Then the more weight that is put on the strain of patties, the more it hurts. Penny's being pulled up to get a wedgie, and Bottom's getting those firm lines. Yeah, fair. What Uni said. Well, she's usually very open about talking about stuff like that. Maybe she would be okay with it. But at the very least, if it's a problem, I could just not bring it up again. Also, thanks for the encouragement about the story. I feel weird about talking about my friend's panties, but it's a nice feeling when I find people that are cool with it. Also, the one she had on were really cute. Yep. Always trying to give encouragement to enjoy things in a non-weird way as long as people are cool with it. But the moment it becomes weird is when I draw a line and I say, okay, hold up, you should stop. Innocence, Joe, you got to be okay staring at... Xander has a line. Yeah, we're opposites in that regard. I'm very light, so it feels good to you. Yeah, that's my problem with hanging. I am heavy set, so my body weight is bad. Your lines are muddled. Not fair, actually. There are obvious lines sometimes. And don't get me wrong, I'm an ass kind of though. Like, if there is a... Now I feel slightly embarrassed. But I'm gonna say it. If there is a big ass, I'm gonna look at it. At least once. Need to drop you a good ass, then calm down. Calm down over there. It's not horny hours yet. And even so, I'm not being horny with anyone but my boyfriend. Make Yes, I can be horny with my boyfriend. Is that an issue? I would just show the ass to him. Then, I've already done that. What the heck? I sent a picture to him like a month or two ago. Yes, I showed him my own ass, yes. I mean, if you can't be horny with your spouse, then who can you be horny with? That's fair, Joe, yeah. The spouse is definitely someone you're supposed to be horny with. Sometimes. Not all the time. That I'm horny all the time. Anyways. I was so tired. Oh yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta prioritize other stuff as well. Yeah. I prioritize a lot of things. There have been nights where he has been feeling sick. And I'm pretty sure most of my friends, knowing me, this sounds directly up my alley. I pushed him off of Final Fantasy. And encouraged him to go rest. Even if it meant he wouldn't be able to talk with me for a little bit. Like, I prioritize the health of my loved ones more than anything else. That being said, I should probably get some rest myself. Indeed, health is more important than a video game. Some people often forget, myself included, that self-care is important so you can continue doing the stuff you need and love more. I'm not good with self-care. I'm really not good with self-care. But I do what I can. I think everyone struggles with some degree. I know some people that don't. I know some people that have absolutely no problems with self-care. But I will give a small report, as I'm going to be ending stream soon. First off, as on Twitch, we are one paid subscriber away from me focusing on the Fantasy Life of a Maid Part 2, a story that I wrote a few years back that I wish to continue, but I don't have a lot of time, so I want the little maid focus saying like, hey, you kind of need to focus on this to push me to actually do it. That is such a weird comment. Thanks again for the advice and encouragement about my friend's panties. My lord. What has become my life? Not gonna lie, I kinda wanna test the waters a bit, but I'm nervous about how to approach the subject. Again, Joe, if you want to bring up the subject, don't show her this stream, first of all. Do not show her the stream where you told us about this. At least not immediately. But you can definitely use one of my streams that generally talk about the wedgies and stuff, which is like a streamer comes back from a break with just a chatting stream, or a mostly wholesome VTuber just exposes how rude she actually is. Those are actual names of videos, of my videos, by the way, my just chatting streams. Yeah, don't reveal any information you don't think she'd go with, basically. Anyways. The new Mizo wedgie stream chat. Oh my lord. Titles are to be desired. I make titles that I think I would grip on if I saw them. But also, bleh. And again, sorry if that was all TMI. I do not mind. I'm happy to give advice, even though those kinds of topics are kind of weird to give advice for. You never know how someone is going to react. General thing. I'm not sure if TMI about pennies is a thing with this cat. Yes, pennies are a very popular kind of talk here. But continuing on with my announcements, we are about 6 followers on Twitch away from a Lethal Company stream. Probably solo, but I'm going to decide that when the time comes. When it comes to YouTube, we are at 121 subscribers currently. I would love to see that number skyrocket. So if you haven't followed the YouTube yet, please make sure to stop by... What's my YouTube name? Mizo Henala. Someone could type the exclamation point YouTube in chat, please. Anyways, make sure to drop by the YouTube channel. It's linked on every page that I have. The Twitch page, the Twitter should have a link somewhere to my YouTube. And And generally, just subscribe to the YouTube. Leave a like on the video if you enjoy the content. Let me know you people are enjoying the just chatting streams. Because I like to do these, I like to talk to everyone, it's very nice. It helps me feel less alone. Oh my lord, no one's listening to me and shit. Fine, I'll do it from my phone. There. There. That's my YouTube. YouTube.com/wedgelover. That is me. Subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of previous content. I think we're currently having like 46, 47 videos up. So like, all of that is with the old character though. The old model. But still, it's still good content. And it's something to watch. Any more announcements? Stream tomorrow, the 23rd, 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and whatever time zone that fits in is tomorrow's stream. So, be looking out for that, as it will probably be another 3-hour stream where we're actually playing a video game or something. I haven't decided yet. So yeah. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for stopping in and sticking with me this entire time. We had an upwards of like 14 viewers at one point, and that's like really fucking cool. So thank you guys for stopping by, even the ones who didn't really stick around, and thank you for the lurkers. I appreciate you guys too. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow, generally around the same time. And with that, thank you again. Goodbye!